Hey guys, welcome back to another plan with me. This week I'm planning from October 18th to the 24th, and I'm using another Halloween kit from Glam Planner. I really like the color scheme of this kit, just very sort of classic with the orange and black. This week I decided to go ahead and purchase the Fashion Girls, which I rarely do, but I loved these Fashion Girls. Most of the time, there's usually one or two things that I'm not crazy about, but I just think they're perfection. Their hair, their outfit, their everything. So I went ahead and got them. And I normally feel really stupid buying an entire extra sheet of stickers that's just the exact same girl 4 different ways. But I don't know. I'm justifying it because I'm going to use one of the extra stickers to make a bookmark. So that makes it like a little less wasteful to me. But yeah, I wish we could just like pick the skin tone and hair color that we wanted instead of buying all 4, but that's beside the point. I bought them, so whatever. This week, I also really wanted to use all of the boxes, including the free, I think it's definitely a freebie, this double box house that I'm putting down right now. I'm sure a lot of people like having it one solid picture. I personally don't. I think it looks weird, so I went ahead and tried to add my own separation between the days. It was a little bit off. I accidentally kept slicing through my ruler a little bit because this X-Acto knife is so sharp, but I think it looks good enough for me, so I'm happy with it. But since I wanted to use all of these full boxes and I used the double box freebie and the Fashion Girl, I decided to just put glitter headers at the very top of each day, so that way I'd have a little extra space for plans rather than having glitter headers 3 times on the day. Yeah, I think that's all I have to say for the base of this kit. I guess I'm just gonna start talking about the day by day. I feel like I don't have that much to say about this week, but I guess I'll just get started and we will see. So starting with Monday, the first thing I marked with an appointment label and this tired munchkin was that I slept in way too late, which is just the story of my life, and I'm really trying to work on that. In my current life right now in 2022, I have been working on waking up earlier, and it's been going pretty well.
Pumpkin
but then
Paper
Co.
I did wake up today.
We went
sort of the time I wanted to.
I went to Target, Ulta, did some returns. I'm definitely doing better than in a specific size that I wanted from Michael's
late every single day.
Then with a little thing and with huge desk sticker box and a little Paper Shire
Creating & Co.
and I can't remember it.
I think.
Anyway, with this little Halloween cupcake, I marked
and
that
then with a little thing
we got
and
Dairy
this
Queen buy one get one
freebie,
free blizzards.
then
With
with
another
teacup,
box,
I marked that I had some tea.
So yeah, this day really not much happened, so it was a perfect excuse to use this giant sticker. And I don't think it looks too out of place. Then moving on to Tuesday, the first thing I marked with another label and this box from Sticky Perks was that I got a ton of packages this day. Sorry, I'm like thinking about how I am currently sick of people stealing my packages. Anyway, back to, I'm sorry, I'm so distracted. I don't know. I feel like I have time because I need to catch up, but just right now I'm like, I don't know, I'm having a pretty stressful day. Long story short, a package that was supposed to be delivered on Saturday, it's currently Wednesday, was stolen, and I'm getting really frustrated because we do have a mailroom, so it was either not shipped at all, not delivered at all, or the mailman left it outside on the street and someone stole it. There is, in fact, someone in my neighborhood. I pass him all the time. It's this dude with a limp. He is known to just walk around and steal people's packages. Like, there's a sign outside of my door that says, "Don't leave packages outside, please," but honestly, that's probably pissing them off even more, and they're trying to teach me a lesson by leaving all my packages outside. But, like, I'm just sick of everything getting stolen, and I'm, like, nervous that eventually companies are gonna, like, stop re-shipping my items or like stop refunding me just because it happens so often. Like they're gonna think I'm a liar or something. But like, I don't know. I'm just like really over where I live. So, yeah, and then on top of that, our water heater is leaking, and from what I looked up online, I think we need a new one, and someone is coming in an hour to look at it, and I don't know. I'm just not doing the best today, and so if you clicked out because of the rant, I don't blame you, but yeah, I'm just really frustrated. I'm really frustrated. Anyway, this day I actually got packages. Shocking. So I marked that all my packages came. Then with a squared off box and another Terra shopping, I marked that I booked a Buffalo Exchange appointment. I ended up canceling that appointment because I had too much stuff to sell/donate, and there's no parking near the Buffalo Exchange, and it was too heavy to carry, so it just didn't really make sense. So that ended up just getting canceled. Under that, with an appointment label and this laptop from Papershire / whatever their new name is, I marked that I worked. Then with a couple pieces of solid washi and a Sticky Perks post office van truck, I marked that I walked to the post office. Then with a movie marquee, I marked that I watched the movie called What Lies Below. And thank you, past me, I actually notated that the movie was awful. So this one, I can't even remember the movie, but I thought it was awful. With a little thing and these glasses that just come with the kit, I marked that I did some more work. And then moving on to Wednesday, the first thing I marked with a little thing and this tired munchkin was that I overslept again. Shocker. Then with the mini version of this giant work sticker from Creating & Co. and a flag from the kit, I marked that I worked. With a little thing and these Olive Studio sneakers, I marked that I walked to the vet with my roommate and Brad just to get out of the apartment and keep her company. With a fancy label and this munchkin holding a makeup brush, I marked that I got ready. Then with another fancy label and this Dungeons and Dragons emoji, I marked that my roommate and I walked to Thirsty Dice, which is a bar, restaurant, game, board game place. And then, so we did Quizzo this day. Then with an appointment label and this sandwich sticker from Papershire, I marked that we went to this place called Bishop's Collar, which is a bar, but they have my favorite turkey sandwich in the area, so I really like going there to get that. And then the last thing with a movie marquee that I had left over from an older kit, and this Pennywise, is this Stick with the Plan Co. I marked that I watched Funhouse Massacre. I believe I did like that movie. I want to say I did. There was one carnival-themed horror movie I did not like and one I did, and I think this is the one I liked. Moving on to Thursday, the first thing with an appointment label and another laptop was I marked that I worked with a squared off box and this Fox and Pip Friends sticker. I marked that I went to Target with my roommate. Then with a squared off appointment label and this emoji baking, I marked that I made cake balls. Then with a half box and another Dungeons and Dragons sticker, I marked that we went to Thirsty Dice again. This was a whole different event. It was, they had speakers talking about the board games that they had created and gotten manufactured, which honestly was really boring. I'm not gonna lie. I was bored to tears, but we were invited by some friends, and I'm glad I went because just to see them and hang out. But the speakers were actually super dull. I felt like I was in school. So yeah, that was a 50-50 night. Then with a squared off box and this Dwight emoji, I marked that we watched The Office. Moving on to Friday, the first thing I marked with a flag and this Pumpkin Paper Co. Terra was that I worked. Then with a fancy label and this Bright Idea munchkin, I marked that I talked with my roommate. Sometimes, when I'm feeling really overwhelmed and I've just been around normal, successful people, it helps a lot to vent with my roommate because even though we're on different paths, she and I are both depressed and not anywhere near where we wanted to be at this point in our lives. So it sort of helps to commiserate and also just remind each other that we're not dead yet. There's still time to fix our lives. Then with a squared off box and these munchkins on a couch, I marked that we watched the MTV Challenge. With a half box and this munchkin yelling, "Whoa," I marked that I had to Oh, by the way, I didn't mark it, but after talking to my roommate, I went to my boyfriend's apartment, and then I had to come back home to catch a mouse, which is what I marked with this half box and Woe Munchkin. And my boyfriend didn't think I was going to be able to catch it, but my biggest fear is having my personal items ruined. So I caught that thing real quick. It was in my bedroom, and Brad had it cornered, but he was playing with it, so he kept letting it go. So I came home, grabbed a mug, and caught it. So real simple. So I used this Coffee Monsters Co. doodle mug and an appointment label to mark that you should never doubt me. No, that's a lie. But don't doubt me when I say I can catch a mouse, because I can catch a mouse. I caught it twice. Because after I caught it, it doesn't matter. My roommate convinced me to, I don't know, let it go. Doesn't matter. I caught it again. And then the last thing on Friday with a fancy label and this munchkin hugging a cat, I marked that there was this outdoor cat, and we were pretty convinced that it was actually an indoor cat that was stuck outside. It was scared, it was meowing, it was dirty, it wouldn't leave us alone. So we got it some water and some food and set up like a blanket in a box. I don't know, we just felt really bad, and obviously it's not like we could take the cat because we had Brad, so that was pretty much the most we could do. We did call like animal rescue, but what are they going to do? Philadelphia is overrun with stray cats, so yeah, but we were like pretty sure this was not an outdoor cat, but the cat was not there the next day, so we will never know. Moving on to Saturday with a little thing and this runny nose munchkin, I marked that I was not feeling the best. Then with another little thing and this RX bottle, I marked that I walked to CVS to get my prescriptions. With an appointment label and another laptop from Papershire, I marked that I did work. With a half box and this date night munchkin sticker, I marked that my boyfriend and I got dinner at this like sort of sketchy dive bar in South Philly. It was very much not our scene, but he heard good things about the food, and the food was decent, so it was good. But the waitress was clearly annoyed that we weren't drinking alcohol. Like, I don't know if any of you have noticed that, but it's a thing. Like, if you want to go to a bar because you enjoy bar food, but you don't get drinks, a lot of the time they'll be annoyed because they want you to, like, you know, spend as much as possible. So she was so nice to us until we just ordered waters and food, and then she like wanted nothing to do with us. The little thing in this UGG munchkin head, I marked that we drove to a million CVS stores trying to find one that we could like schedule a flu shot appointment at, but I don't know if it was the same in your area, but flu shot appointments and the whole like everywhere said walk-ins welcome. Not true. I could not find a single place with walk-in availability. Even half an hour out of Philly, no walk-in appointments available. So I actually never got my flu shot this season. It didn't happen, and luckily I never got the flu, but yeah, I tried. I just couldn't do it. Then with an appointment label and this Carly Plans TV, I marked that we watched the movie Old. I've heard a lot of people dislike this movie, but I thought it was entertaining. I'm not going to say it was the best movie in the world, but it was entertaining. I think worth the watch, especially if you like, sort of like mystery, twisty, turny movies. Finally, moving on to Sunday, the first thing I marked with a fancy label and this Sleeping Tara sticker, I marked that I slept in, big shocker, with a little thing and a laptop from either Paper Crown Prince or Piper Paper Co. I can't remember which one. I marked that I worked with a squared off box and this little house from the GP sticker studio. I marked that we went over to our friend's new house. They had gotten a new house and they gave us the tour. They moved to a town, or actually they stayed in Manayunk, which is, I guess, technically part of Philly. But it's like a little bit of an older hipster crowd. But yeah, so we went to see their house and then we walked around a little bit. It's a very hilly area with a really cute like downtown spot with lots of cute little restaurants. So we got dinner, and then the final thing I marked on Sunday and for this plan with me with a little thing and this emoji with some champagne was that we toasted the new house. So we all had a little bit of champagne and just talked and hung out, and yeah, that was it. So as far as my sidebar goes, the two things I decided to mark was with this Pumpkin Paper Co. like friends giggling sticker. I marked that I had a friend date with my roommate when that took place on Wednesday when we went to Thirsty Dice and we went to Bishop's Collar. It was just the two of us and it was really fun. And then the other item I marked, this Stick with the Plan Co. sticker is supposed to be like decorating your house, but I used it to mark that we saw our friend's new house on Sunday. So yeah, that's everything. I'm so sorry about that random rant. I probably should have put that at the beginning of the video, but I did not. Sorry if you can hear the ambulance too, but that is everything for this plan with me, and I will talk to you in the next one. Bye.